Hello and welcome to Pepperroot Gaming. I'm Dragoon.
And I'm Dirg. Thanks for watching.
We are back in Dwarf Fortress. Boom Rekavos, whipped mines. We have reached the status of village. Basically, all that's brought us is some pain and chaos. The goblins came and had a merry old time and knocked the population down quite a bit. But last time when Dirg was playing, we bounced back. So we're back up to 54 from 3, which was 2 dwarves and a baby. And
Sounds like a movie.
right. I think we're ready to start expanding a little bit. I think we've got the early fortress stuff pretty much handled. I think we need to start building some squads that are actually training. Probably need to start some other defense. Maybe check out some different mechanics while we're at it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, one of the things I think we should probably do right away is figure out how many picks we have. Probably make some more. I don't think that we have a bunch. I think those get tracked under weapons, right?
Either that or tools.
There we go.
Nope, they're there. Just
2 copper picks. Okay, so we can definitely use some more picks. And then we can probably start churning out some armor and some weapons. I seem to recall we had a whole bunch of bismuth bronze. Let's check on that. Let's see.
messed it up. Spires.
That's what I was looking for and just somehow didn't see it at all. Okay. Boatload of silver. Holy crap, lots and lots and lots of silver.
If you click on the gray bar there, it collapses it.
Yeah. I was just surprised at how far it was. Good
I
grief.
was afraid you were going to be scrolling for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, that's good footage, right?
Yeah. It was billion bars that we had.
Yeah, that sounds right. And I was thinking of brass, I think.
Mm.
Okay, well, worst we can make copper bars, and I can't recall. Can you make picks out of silver? I know that it wouldn't necessarily be great in real life, but
I don't know about picks, but you can make hammers.
right. Okay, well, probably get started on some hammers, and we'll have to see about bronze. Let's see what else we can make. I'm gonna hop down to this level here where the metal forge is. Make billion, brass, sterling silver. Oh, and I guess we have sphalerite and tetrahedrite somewhere.
I guess so.
Okay. Well, let's we got a lot of rocks everywhere, and it's really difficult to figure out where they need to go. So I kind of want to try a this is like a little gamey, right? Like it's called a quantum stockpile, and it's actually a lot like a dump, except you don't have to unforbid things afterwards to get them out of it. If you don't know, when you dump things, they'll take it to a dump zone and drop it there, and as many objects as you selected for dumping will get piled in one block. So that can be handy for cleanup and other purposes, but you can also kind of abuse, not that mechanic specifically, but the ability to put multiple things into one square. Normally, when you build a stockpile, they won't do it, but there are ways. I think we're going to go for a very simple one. We already have this rock pile here. What we can do is we are going to set up a new stockpile right here. And we are going to set this to accept stone. And let's see here. We don't want bins, barrels. I am going to allow some wheelbarrows. So let's say 3. Now, as far as I know, I believe as many squares as a stockpile has, it can queue up that many jobs for hauling. And I believe that changes as soon as you add wheelbarrows. So if I add it to 3, I believe it kind of governs how many jobs get created to 3. Should also check how many wheelbarrows we have. I think it's going to... Say again?
I think they're under tools.
I think you might be right. Where did we get all these minecarts?
I set them up for an automated production of 10 of them, I think.
Got it.
Anticipation of quantum stockpiling. Dwarven engineering.
Right. Okay. Well, looks like we have a bunch of wheelbarrows and a bunch of minecarts for later. So we'll get into that. Okay. So we're going to set this up to take stones. And I can't recall if there's anything custom we need to do about it. Not really. Yeah. Okay. So we'll leave that the way that it is. And then we need to set up some carving. In stone, you can carve tracks. Yeah. We don't want routes yet. We want... Oh boy, getting hit with the... So there we go. It's probably under engraving. Yep. Artwork. Carve a gap. So I think we'll want to carve some track stops and then tracks. So I believe we carve the tracks here.
This is different than the way I do it. So it's interesting.
How do you do it? Let's talk it out.
Well, let's see the way that you do it, and then I'll show you the way I do it.
Okay. I am actually trying to remember exactly, because I think the track stops have to be over the track. At least that's how I remember it, but we'll see if that's real.
Kids are here to say goodnight. Just a second.
Sure.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Okay, so I do believe we have to wait for the tracks to be built. Yep, so that's there. Can I set priority on this? Advanced.
Yep. It's only priority of the tracks that are the track jobs that are out there, I think. So it probably doesn't make too much of a difference.
Yep. Okay. So we'll let them get started. They should start hauling. Yeah, it looks like they're still making blocks and everything else too. All right, well, that's going on.
Surge of monster hunters and entertainers.
Ooh, and somebody who claimed a workshop. I forgot about that. All right, well, let's see.
Wait, that's why we stopped.
Okay. Romanganos?
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's a chief medical dwarf too. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, normally, when you click on the workshop, it'll tell you who it's been claimed by and what they want. Not sure what Romanganos is, but if they have it in your fort, they'll usually just go and claim it. It looks like he claimed some smoky quartz and some andesite. We'll have to come back to that. Okay. What else we have? We have some visitors. Cool. We have some
That
mining
word didn't pull up
reports.
anything in Google. So it's not like a name of a crystal or anything.
Yeah, I didn't think
Oh,
so.
maybe it's... Could it be a dwarf's name and he's searching for the corpse?
That could be. We'll have to take a look in the population and see. So-and-so's become a miner. That's great. We've got some dogs that grew up. We've got a goose that has grown up. A adult rabbit and an adult turkey. Great all around. And some meal cancellations, which I think we're okay with right now. We'll need to check in on that. Oh, here we go.
Looks like we're good on food.
Yeah. Grief, stop moving. Well, that's the weaponsmith. Good. Cancel store and stockpile by train mood. Okay. I was worried about this part, which was decorate with ivory and tooth. It needs unrotten body part. I was worried that our medical dwarf here was going to kill someone, like you said. Okay. Romangonos. Let's take a look at that. Well, here are the fallen.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Wonder what that is.
Are they alive? That could be darker.
Yeah. It's only one name, so it might be a pet.
Watch out, pet. They're coming for you.
Darn neighbor's dog.
Not really any named. Got a lot of hens, though.
Yeah.
a duckling with a name. Okay. Well, I don't see that name anywhere. Hopefully we'll figure out what that's about.
Yeah, hopefully he just gets up and does it. Whatever it is.
Okay. Well, be free. He's really thinking about it. All
What's
right.
the anvil say? On the left. Oh, he's begun the construction, so he's got everything he needs.
Thank goodness.
He's
Maybe he's
just
considering
janking.
the name. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Ah, and they've built the tracks. Good. All right, so we're going to pause here. Place structures. Instructions. Track stops. Okay, and I think we need track stop here, but I need to set up how it works first. Track stop. So, set the friction and the auto dump designation. Auto dumping is not required. So I'm going to have it point to the right. So it's going to dump this way. And choose how much friction. We're actually not going to need any friction. Because it should stop there. No, we'll leave it at max. I can't recall if they'll just shove it or not. We'll leave it at max. There. Just choose the stone that's closest. Good to go. Do the same thing. Construction. Track stop. We're not going to have it dump in a direction. And we're going to build it here.
So you're loading from the left and dumping into the right.
Correct. That will be the goal. See what happens. Okay. A ghostly Mark's dwarf has been put to rest. So it looks like he was haunting above here, and we finally built his coffin, his tomb. Slab. That was the word I was looking for. His carved slab.
There'll be more of those for you to do too.
Yeah. Entertaining visitors. Sure. They're having a hard time. They'll probably love it. All right. Still working. And the cancellations. We'll just not worry about those right to now. And I don't... Right now, I think everyone's still pretty much on auto, right? We don't have any strict labors set up. Ooh. Yep, it was chanting the name. It's created Romanganos, an andesite ring. He offers it to the Palace of Weaknesses. Nice. Let's check that out. Probably goes under jewelry, right?
Not under rings.
Yep, here it is. Tell me all about it. Lord. This is an andesite ring. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of round andesite. I think it's cabochons. This object, no, it's cabochons. It's cabochons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of andesite and menaces with spikes of smoky quartz. Not bad. Estimated to be about 2,700 dwarf bucks.
Cool.
Oh, see, these guys are so busy up here engraving. I guess you can't change it, huh?
They
don't seem to want to let me change the priority. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
Just must not have had the right thing selected. Okay. What, are you swimming? What is going on? Maniacs.
The water is going pretty crazy up there, though.
Yeah. I think because it's getting low because it's so hot. Okay, looks like we got a good amount of cages going. The other thing we are going to want is some rock blocks. Let's see.
You do that at a stone mason.
Yep.
Or a crafting workshop, I forget which.
We'll go with copper. There really should be a duplicate here, you know?
Yeah. Or a number dial.
Yeah.
And
I guess that does arguably take away the need for a manager, but still. Weapons, copper, pick. Let's do one more. Weapons, copper, and pick. So that should give us 6 in total once this is done.
right.
Okay.
Are those complete?
Nope.
No.
They just don't show up.
Maybe you chose the same color stone.
Not yet. Not this time. Okay, so let's hop back up. Everybody's entertaining. Nice. These engravings are going to be
More
cool.
fodder for the goblins next time.
Right? Yeah, how do we send out just the humans? All right.
I think you might be able to set up a burrow and assign only the human dancers to it.
I'm pretty sure you can, yeah. Slab engraved, slab engraved, slab engraved, no slab engraved. Oh, that's a puppy.
Put them right outside the door.
Stray puppy. And that's pretty sure that's a person.
Yeah, it's got 2 names.
So we're actually doing all right as far as, murdered people goes.
I think we were around 20 dwarves when that happened, so
Yeah.
it looks like we're about done.
Okay. All right. Building more picks. We've reached summer.
Well, those track stops might be being slowed down from the other build projects, like the floors right down there.
You could be right, but they got right on the carving. I know those are different dwarves, but still.
Different job.
So much adventure. Okay. Yeah, you are probably right. Let's see.
Just suspend the first row.
Yep. And the diagonals.
Yep.
Because bad things can happen. They will be able to build the diagonal. And right up until they place that last brick. And then chaos. So the great thing about the wheelbarrows, and you just kind of saw that dwarf book through there, they can move at their base speed with a stone or anything of any weight. So I'm booking up here in a wheelbarrow, they'll grab a stone and then just go tearing off instead of being slowed down by how heavy it is. Ooh, that was a lot of alerts.
Natural. 3 of them. Well, you should probably get the cages set up outside the door.
Yeah. Summer.
Do we have anyone to take care of those? Or just let them take the babies?
I think we can put the dogs out there. I don't think, yeah, I think they got detected. They don't have anyone with them. Yeah. They came and they felt bad about seeing all these dead dwarves. Yeah, maybe you should stay home. I'm so sorry that all of our dead bodies disturbed you. Maybe don't come here. I think cats can detect them too.
That's good.
Or it might be that cats just get murdered by them the most. Okay, so let's boy, that must be the gather.
Dogs and a couple hunting ones in.
Yep. There's a couple that are just dogs.
Well, they must have just grown up.
Yeah. I think we did. I think we saw that. Okay. That is good to start. Well, now we'll know the answer to that question, the eternal question of where your dogs are at.
Let the dogs out.
Man,
Still
here they
coming
come.
in. Guess that cat didn't scare him away.
No.
Snatchers don't usually have much equipment.
No, they didn't. Let's see.
Items. Yeah, just a bag. No, it doesn't even have a knife.
More socks.
Yeah, lots of socks. Oh no, those are gloves.
And socks. Some of them had socks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to go after them.
Do we have any military set up yet?
Nope. I mean, we kind of have
We got something.
Yeah. I think the best person is at the top. Oh, he was one of the originals. Does he die forward to suffer a new fate?
Yes. Maybe he will want to take up the mantle to defend the fort.
Let's see. What both sufferers. Probably not a lot of wood cutting going on right now. We'll keep the farmers. Trapper, you're going in there.
I think the sufferers are actually nobles. You may want to double check that before you send them out.
Okay. I mean, I guess. Fishery worker, you're going in.
We could just have the nobles fight.
King and Savior. Ponash maker. Fish cleaner. Okay. Yep. Okay. So they're there, and let's check out the units because we're just worried about. Yeah, you did make them the expedition leader and the militia commander. Earl.
Yeah, the other guy's a manager, broker, bookkeeper.
Okay. So Earl's leading it, and the other Earl.
They are both there.
is the manager. All right, fine. Go with
Expedition leader we can lose.
Yeah.
The other guy might be a little tough to replace unless we've gotten in some good replacements already out of the 55 other people.
Just had someone. You're going to go. Okay. Back to squads. On duty. Kill order. Go back up to the entrance. Command, kill goblins. That's it, right? They'll go on duty as soon as they unpause?
Yep.
Okay.
There they go. Chase them off.
Ooh, War Dog got involved too.
He dropped his bag too.
Oh yeah. He's not doing great.
That's the best kind of free bag.
The ones you rip away from some magma crabs. Yikes. All right. Goblin Thief. Let's jump to him, and we'll go ahead and follow.
Terrified by any conflict. He didn't sign up for this life.
No. Let's see. Oh, and he's tired. Oh, you poor guy. Suffered a minor injury. He's impatient. So we're going to go step by step, see what happens. Oh, he dropped his bag. Bleeding, exhausted. Oh, here we go. Ability to stand and grasp. Lost.
Punched him good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're halting, so I'm wondering if it's complete. Let's take a look. Yeah. They are either all dead or off the map. Here we go. Goblin thieves. Deceased.
Cool. Got 2 injured. Still at 57 pop.
And we'll go ahead and claim their belongings.
Gotta go down 1 layer.
Thank you. Okay. And how are we doing at the hospital?
2
Hanging
people.
out.
Are they just sleeping there because there's beds available? Or are they actually injured?
Slackers.
Oh, it's still just as a dormitory. It's not a hospital.
Yeah.
It says there's 2 hospitals, though. Oh, okay. I guess it just doesn't swap over down there.
Yeah. Okay, so do
Thought
we
it
want to...
did.
That guy. And then I think I want... Yeah, it's a Sanctuary of Halls, so we're going to remove that. Oh, looks like it keeps it. Interesting. All right, well, the Homes of Paddling. All visitors. It's got all this. Doctor. And we should make sure that he is a little more specialized.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 57 dwarves now. We can handle that. Maybe even enough to get a couple people training in diagnosing and surgery.
Yep. It's going to be important very soon. All right, so let's check out our Chief Medical Dwarf real quick. Labor. Chief Medical Dwarf.
He was a miner.
Not anymore. I'm in the minor section. Yeah. There we go. Healthcare. Only the selected does this. Chief Medical Dwarf. He's a skilled surgeon and adequate diagnostician. That's all we have selected. Okay. We'll let that go for right now.
Is your quantum stockpile going? Still not built yet.
Waiting for construction. Eradicating monsters, sure. Okay, well, in times like these, you got to do one of two things. You got to make sure you're not an idiot, and you also maybe need to reprioritize someone. So we're going to go over to labors. We have this other custom detail that I don't think we're using for anything, or at least I'm going to repurpose it. And we're going to make a dwarf who is just doing instructions. This guy is a legendary peasant. We'll have to check that out.
Probably swimming.
Right. Legendary swimmer. Have to teach the rest of them.
That's the mason.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, only the selected does this, and this is will specialize and only do the tasks that match their workshop assignments. Work details and occupations. Cool. That is what I want. All right, missed him. You just got promoted.
Looking for the peasant? It's right there. Down a little bit.
There we are. Thank you. Not sure what their deal is.
What are his skills?
Dabbling. Ah, legendary tracker. Which I don't think has a whole lot of use in this game mode. Competent axe dwarf. Gonna be on Team X in the near future.
When does Team Rocket start up?
As soon as they master gunpowder. Excuse me, pardon me.
Someone?
Anyone? This is how you get yourself in a bureau. Ooh. I think this has bitten us before.
Looks like... Oh, and it's not paused.
And let's find our happy little stone cutter. What was his name? Minos?
Yeah. His name was in white.
Mistem, I think. Yep, and he's part of group 2. Why are you gathering plants?
What exactly is Group 2 assigned to?
Group 2 was the one that I just created, which should be just constructions.
What tasks do they have?
None.
None. That's why he's new doing it.
All right, we want... Needs carving. Doesn't need engraving. And then, does he need construction?
Is there a task for that?
Engineering. Sometimes you need engineers for... Here we go, wall floor construction. I don't think that is what is needed, but I'm happy to give him the job.
Sure to remove that later. Otherwise, he'll be the only person in your fort building things.
Yeah.
I think they're having a secret meeting out there.
Maybe.
It's like that episode of The Office where they meet in the warehouse.
What you doing?
Ending alliances.
All right, just go and have a drink.
Drink. Isn't that the finished goods bin? Oh, okay. He must have gone for a mug there.
That makes sense.
To get a drink.
Store item in bin. Make rock coffer. Oh yeah, we need to finish these bedrooms here.
And make a lot more.
All right, we'll come back to him. Build door.
Touche.
Let's see, chests. These are all set. Oh, just hanging on to an iron arrow, huh?
Yep. It's their property now. It disappeared.
Somebody must have come to claim it. Oh no, here it is. It's the
okay.
next room down.
It used to be that if you found a single arrow, you could set that to be smelted and get like a whole bar out of it.
Oh, I seem to recall that. Yeah, there was definitely like a weird percentage bending multiplier rule or something along those lines.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to the bedrooms here. Oh, man. All right, look up track stops. I am pretty sure you need to build them on top of tracks, but maybe I'm missing something.
You don't need it, because I don't do that in mine. The tracks, rather, not the track stops. My version doesn't use tracks.
Okay.
But in your version, I would say you probably do at least that middle. It allowed you to place it.
Right.
Just burrow someone there. Set up a burrow with, do you remember what ingredient you set it at? Hopefully one of the rocks, since you're right next to it.
I don't, but I think we can make it a relaxed burrow. Kind of icon. Something that looks like a boulder. Here we go. Get to work.
Stem in there.
Should have given him a name. Stem. Okay. And not paused.
Most.
Hey! That's right.
Cool.
Okay. So, we need to, I'm going to pause for this only because it might take a moment. Yeah, each track stop must be linked to a stockpile for items to be put in or removed. Only one condition needs to be... Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure. Train the stops until conditions are satisfied. Add a minecart to this route. So we'll add... Doesn't matter which one. So we'll say the state one. And how building track stops is recommended. So here. And then add a new route. Here. Okay. Stop one. Link a stockpile. Track stops vehicle will take items from here. And then route 2. Sorry, stop 2. Yeah. Link a stockpile. In which the track items will give items. Here. And then you can name these too. So we'll say stone collection. And stop 1 will be stones. Stop 2 will be stockpile. And I think this is it. So what'll happen is they'll assemble, well, not assemble, they'll bring a minecart, drop it on the tracks, and this is one stop. They will then take the items from this pile, which is going to contain stones, and start dumping them into the minecart. As soon as it's full, they'll move it on over here, and this track stop is already set to dump over here to the right onto the stockpile. So, because it's in a stone stockpile and belongs there, they'll leave it there. And it's all going to get dumped onto this one square. Do I need to set up any special rules? Conditions. Yep. Okay. Guide north immediately. No, we want guide. Let me make sure I'm on the right one first. Okay, stones. We want guide east immediately. Guide east. Guide east. I think we can remove this last one. Okay, so once they fill up the cart, when it's full of items, they'll go ahead and push it east. Now, you could say push off. They'll just shove it, like literally put their boot to it, heave it, and the cart will go flying. Not for super fast, but, we don't want that. You can also say ride. That gets dangerous, and it's not ideal. Guide east is they'll push it like a shopping cart. They'll get on one side, and they'll start sliding it over until it gets there. That's the safest. You can go down multiple levels, and the cart doesn't pick up momentum like it would if you just pushed it and let it roll. Okay, so let's look at the stockpile. It is just going to, I think, we'll just take it back. So I'm going to set it to west, but I don't think it needs to be.
That says when it's full of desired items.
Yeah, and since it'll never be full, it's not taking, it's always giving.
Okay.
I think that's it. Let's see.
Did you assign a minecart to them?
I did to the first one.
Okay.
Did you just move this human dancer?
I missed it.
I think they followed each other down here, but then the dancer just fell asleep right here. Okay, I think it's got some microcline in it.
No, that's what it's made of.
Oh, the track stop, you're right. All right, we'll come back to that. Use all. I think we just had a thing built for you. Not sure.
I'd have a bridge being built somewhere. I forget where. Oh, you mean the slab?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I asked for one to be carved. Did it happen? It seems unlikely. Oh, you're talking about the stonemasons, and I have only selected to do this, but just this one construction. The other groups, so stone cutters and everything else, it should be everyone. I think this is a labor
that doesn't
category.
Cancel out the other?
My understanding is no.
Okay. Find out when we run out of mugs.
Right. Stoneworkers.
It's doing the engraving tasks, it looks like.
Yeah, here we go. Obsidian Memorial.
Maybe they just finished it.
I'm glad that's all getting engraved. Where are the picks? I feel like we should have more people mining, don't you?
Miners you have to manually set. Unless you get lucky and someone comes in as a miner.
Yeah. Oh, does he need an office?
Nope.
Okay. Ah, there's it. The weekly needs. Okay.
Oh, man. Queued up all that area for additional farmland, and it's just rock.
We'll have to Throw some water on it or something.
Yeah.
Where are the miners?
Hopefully in school learning.
But tish. Make rock coffer.
I one there. Dobar. Storing item in a bin.
Soldier.
He can turn his other jobs off and make him only mining. And then you removed the, I think the medical chief from his mining job. So that Dobar might be our only miner. Only assigned miner.
Right. Well, let's assign some miners. Laborers, miners.
Got to.
All right. Well, we can give that other one to Errol, one of the other ones. Militia captain. That'll be good for building up strength.
The sufferer up there that you made a miner is our Booker, or not Booker. Yeah, Booker. Bookkeeper.
Yeah. Okay. So
we'll take manager. So he's going to be pretty busy.
Yep. One, two, three, four, five. Let's get one more. You. And we're going to make them exclusive. So they only do mining tasks. And I know everyone's getting really good at engraving. Ooh. I'm sorry. Why is there just a couple of gloves sitting here? Those are the goblins. Well, we need to get those out of here. Do we have a dump anywhere already?
I did not set one up.
Okay. Well, just for ease of access, we are going to make a dump right here. Garbage dump. And we'll just put it right here. Only needs to be one square. We'll leave it there. Now, anything that's marked for dumping, they will grab and move there. And they will also forbid it. If you ever want to claim those things out, you can unforbid it to get them back.
One.
Rotten rat remains. Why these cats are doing their job. Is this still here? Why is this still here? I think we need to also get some dedicated haulers. Let's see. Haulers.
The Max guy could do it. He's a no good at anything guy.
Mm-hmm. Lie maker, miller. Fish cleaner.
Dissector and trainer. Those guys are not too important.
Yeah, we need to set up training at some point, but it doesn't have to be today. Okay, only the selected do this. You are selected. Here we go. Oh, good. They dumped one of the gloves anyway. So part of the reason I want to get these gloves out of here is any item stuck in a doorway will prevent that door from closing. So this right here is just like, that's a future fort death sentence, right? You have some trolls that come knocking and they come to smash down, your doors, get into your fort. You can't even lock the doors because there's a glove stuck in it.
Be quick with building that wall in that case.
Yeah, right?
We would put a stockpile right behind it with the boulder that it's needed.
There we go. They moved the other glove out of there. Now you can see the door closing. Okay, so that's happening. Okay, I think there's something with my hauling rules. I think I don't need the second one. Let's try this. All right, stone collection. There's that minecart. At a stop. Move between stops when they're separated. That side. That side. Oh, okay. I think this is what I needed. So now it has 2 stops. Stop item might be selling stockpile. Boop. Now we're gonna. Oh, I think I see what I did wrong. Take items. To give items.
Dump automatically.
It should dump automatically from... Sorry. Where were you seeing that?
Experience?
Did you see... Sorry, did you see the words dump automatically? Is that what you were saying?
Nope. I did not see them, but mine automatically dumps my version.
Oh, so should mine, because of the track stop. The track stop was built...
Right. They hit that and it tips.
You got
like
it.
A hopper.
You got it. Okay, so we'll double check this real quick. Stone stockpile. It is supposed to take... Track stop's vehicle. Yep. We'll take this one. Yep, good. And then this is the part that I didn't...
To be kicked back.
I don't believe so. So we're going to say all. It's going to dump everything. Great. I'm going to leave it at all for now. I think I forgot to do this before, was to set what was allowed to be taken.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so now it should move between these 2 stops. And I don't think this matters. I'm going to go ahead and set it anyway. But I think the only real important one is this. We'll guide it when it's full. And in 14 days, even if it's not completely full, we'll dump it anyway. Okay.
What are your stop 2 option ones? See if there's one for, words. Kick when empty or something?
It's on this stop, and I think it's when you build it. Looks like they might be loading it. Let's see. Yep, something in it.
There you go, that's 2.
Loading one thing in it and then running. Okay. Well, that looks like it's happening. We'll check on it again in a second. Furniture. Slab. Did we build it yet? Here we go. So now we can put that ghost to rest. More migrants. Up to 67. Okay. So the nice thing we can do with migrants, it's nice for us. It's not nice for them. Right, I think migrants always go to the bottom, right?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, we're seeing Team X and other ones down here. You may be right. We should probably sort by angry really quick. Yeah. Farmer's all cheesed off. Why is everyone so mad? Let's see. Caught in the rain. Unable to pray. Didn't have a proper room.
In need of be extravagant.
Dejected in the rain. You got some dead bodies. Okay. Oh, you know what? So I think we're probably at a bedrooms phase. Is this corpses?
Don't forget about security, though.
Yep.
Get some cage traps put out. That's easy to set up.
Yeah. We'll prioritize that. There's always a million things to do. I think I want... That'll channel to above. I want to... Oh boy. My brain fade. I want to remove all of this. So I can flatten out that area. I guess we'll just put some lines out here instead. Build, constructions, wall. I don't think we can do much with, oh, we had more billion than that. Maybe not. Yeah, we're going fancy. I don't know if they're going to have a problem building over that. I don't think so, but we'll see. Okay, we'll get those built. And then we'll look at traps. Cage traps. And we've already got a bunch of mechanisms made. So we'll choose some of the weird ones.
Probably save the lava safe ones just in case.
So I think I saw them primarily coming from that edge and across here. So I'm going to try and make a couple of choke points, put 2 cage traps here, and a couple across this top area where they came in, and we'll see how we get.
Not just right in front of the doors.
Oh, but I guess all the dogs
So I would
are
just
there.
put the 8 traps there.
Think so?
Dogs won't get trapped unless they get webbed.
All right. I can see some logic in that. I guess it is easier. I want to terraform this area too. So maybe we'll, yeah. We'll do it your way.
You could do it your way, and then I can change it next week.
See? Part of me wants to be competitive. The other part wants to be collaborative. I think collaborative is winning out right now. Build traps. Cage trap.
Save the obsidian
Yep.
and orthoclase.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we have a reindeer.
Into the indoor pen.
Yeah. Why? Everyone is just out here.
Yeah, they're all gathering fruit. Must be harvest season.
Okay. Seems like an awful lot. I think we need to dedicate some dedicated gatherers.
It is set to everyone gathers by default.
Yep. We're going to narrow that down a little bit.
You could just delete that. We have an indoor one. Don't throw. You don't want to assign anything to this one. Go down a layer.
Oh, you're right. Well, we have somebody
Throw
assigned
in
to
with
this
the
one already, don't
turkeys.
we?
Nope.
Nope, they all died.
They
Okay.
were all pulled out.
Yep.
Oh, that can be grown too. That all got mined out.
Looks like just the reindeer is the big one.
Throw the duck in there too. I've had ducks die of starvation and thirst.
I didn't know that ducks were grazers.
They just had bad owners. Yeah, just give them that whole area.
No, and that's only because it's getting pretty dangerous. We're going to change the plant gatherers. We're going to say only the selected. Let's see. Well, let's see who's doing it now.
Anyone marked farmer?
Yeah, let's just check it out. Let's checking this out. No, that. Sorry, the inner monologue is trying to determine who should get it and second guessing myself a lot. All right, so let's do farmer. Okay, you good with this labor set?
Sure.
Okay. We'll get out of the rain, dummy. You have water covering your back teeth? I think this is saliva. You just need to stop complaining.
Maybe they looked up to the sky with their mouth open.
Shock and awe. Upper ozone zones. All right, you guys better figure your lives out. If you don't, I'm just going to cancel it. We should probably dedicate some dogs, right?
Oh, you can train dogs. Got it. I thought you meant assign them to people, so they have dogs following them around.
Not yet. I think we'll train up a couple more war dogs and hunting dogs. Well, these are just stray dogs. We're about the time we need to start slaughtering the turkeys. We have a boatload of food, so I want to start that now, but it's on the radar.
I think I did assign a bunch of them last episode, didn't I? All the males, yeah. Except for 2, at least.
So
Must have had some pult screw up.
Oh, good.
Okay, so it didn't get kicked back. So yeah, go into the track options or track setup,
Yeah, hauling.
and then yeah, click that, and the plus on the top left. Didn't give
Here
a
we go.
list
Guide
of
west when
options.
empty of desired items.
Yeah,
That's what I needed.
and then delete everything else.
Yep. Thank you. Lord Consort.
Check the orthoclase right in front of the cart. See how many you got stacked up there. Okay, so you did get some stacked, so
Yep.
it wasn't a case of just moving it based on time. So it does work.
It does
Interesting.
work. And the cool thing about this is you can use the same track stops. So what I've commonly done is I'll have one small stockpile like this, like a 3x3. It's a lot of messages. I'll have a 3x3 with wheelbarrows enabled. They go, they pick up everything, and then I'll set up multiple routes between different track stops. So here to uncut gems, and then here to finished gems, and then here to furniture. And I can use the same collection zone to collect everything and then dump to the proper stockpiles right in front of the workshops that I use. Okay. Stray hunting dog. Migrants, I think we saw that. Raining. Stones. Yep. Tetrahedrite, that's nice. Cobaltite. Okay. You're doing a whole lot of entertaining. I don't know if you guys are really doing your job. There we go. What's even in here? Nothing. So we can actually shrink this. Go ahead.
You need a second job each time to get the cart pushed back then.
Yes, which is normal. And do we need to change this? Oh no, they probably can't put this in, that's why. Stone, they can't put it in there. Metal ores and clay. So we just have that much metal ore.
Yeah, it's not assigned to be smelted yet.
Yep. Let's get that rolling. Those patients are out of here, for good or for ill. And we probably can expand this church now, huh?
It's not lock. Something there is forbidden.
We'll see.
Shoot.
It is sized for goblins.
Oh, goblin.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we can get rid of that.
Third snatcher must have made it all the way there.
Sheep wool trousers. Someone just took their pants off? Guys are
What you do
crazy.
for your religion is up to you.
Yeah, right? Alright, why don't we smooth this out for you guys? So everyone seems to be having religious problems.
Not updating.
Yeah, that does seem to be inconsistent.
That's a new bug in the latest patch.
Okay. Designate, smooth, 4. Yep, okay. Hopefully we can stem the tide of grumpy people. Baron Consort. There we go.
Oh, we had a guild request back on my turn that they just dug out the room for. Farmers, I think.
I think you might be right.
I want to set that up before you lose out on that.
Are all bedrooms.
It's for the end.
Here we go. Okay, hopefully able to make some other people happy. And where would you like the guild?
It's in that big open room.
Oh, right here?
Yep.
Actually, haven't made a guild before. Is it just a dorm meeting area?
Yep, meeting area.
Meeting area.
Plus sign. Guild hall.
There we go.
And I think it was farmers. I wish these were alphabetical.
Yeah. Planter, right?
No, farmer. There it is.
The flowery cactus, a fitting name.
Then hit the magnifying glass. So it needs to hit 2000.
Okay.
So smooth it out and it should be good.
There we go. This is all smoothed. So hopefully they'll have a nicer time in here. 72. We must have had another microwave.
Babies.
Yeah. Cool. So they're moving everything over. They'll, over time, collect all the stones, and instead of them just winding up all over the fort, they'll end up stocked here. They just made another delivery, so that's definitely working. Boy, look at all that smoothing. We should probably make another stone carvers down here. I think that makes sense.
Oh, they were going fast with that smoothing.
Yeah. It's good we can get the whole fort to help out.
Yeah, they've even got an elf or a human.
See, the dwarves are just going to have to come back around and smooth things up. Ooh, a masterwork coffin.
That'll be really good when you get a baron or a mayor, someone who requires a high quality funeral area. What do they call that? Tomb.
Yeah, this is an alunite coffin. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round alunite cabochons, and point-cut lapis lazuli. This object menaces with spikes of copper. On the item is an image of dwarves in floating guts leather. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of whip mines by the Palace of Weaknesses of the momentous guild in the early spring. So it is a coffin that depicts the founding of the fort. It's kind of fun. All right. Celebration. Those doors go quick.
Check the guild hall, see if you meet the requirements.
Approximately 2,000.
Almost. Just a couple engravings and should get you over. This smooth stone doesn't do as much as I thought it would.
Just dumped a silver bucket right in the entryway. All right, you weirdos. I like how they get the whole community together to do these things. There we go. So they're still unsure if the engravings go through. But our appraiser is apparently sucking at their job. All right. So we're starting to see this pick up. Now you can see, yeah, this is turning into a boatload of rock in one place. Okay, so we do have all this area here. Do you have plans for this?
That was going to be our graveyard. I think the goblins have plans for it.
Okay. Probably not wrong. I want to build a sparring area. I think we can do that around here.
Sure.
We don't have an order for doors, do we? We do.
One shot max.
Yep, sorry, that's not what I wanted. I want to increase the amount of doors they make it a go.
That would be on the right. 3 buttons over.
3 buttons over to the left.
The yeah, the plus minus in this section is for increasing the quantity.
Thank you.
Yep.
Let's see. We need to undesignate a bunch of it.
I was wondering, with your method of doing it, if you keep it that size and just load it up with wheelbarrows except for one spot, would it then allow that many people to come take stone when they need it?
It's a good question. You should definitely hit the wiki to double check that. That is how I remember it, but I was definitely a few versions behind. I know there were special rules with how that worked, but I don't want to give too much bad information out at once, you know? It's rude. I think we're just collecting stones in here too. Yep. So we could start expanding this. In fact, I'm going to do that. We are going to add a furniture stockpile over here. Now, this is another one where you need to choose your priority first. Tracks, 1, boom. Okay. New stockpile, 1, 2, 3. So it's here. It's going to be furniture. We'll leave it there. Here we come to engrave the day. Okay. Build constructions. Track stop. So this one is not going to do anything. And it's going to be here. We'll use some nice. This one is going to dump to the left. Okay. Thank you for that one bed. Appreciate it.
Set up a quick burrow to get that done.
Yeah.
Just expand that one out.
Welcome back to mandatory punishment.
It was a misstep.
I think you are right. There he is. Get in there, Miss Dem. Oh, did I not? Oh, it's not paused.
Yeah, combat.
The war dog and the mantis. Got mantis people just right out here in front of the fort.
Yes, so.
Here we go. They're flyers.
There's-
Great. Oh no, they feel
I
bad
didn't know
about
that.
seeing these dead animals. Okay. Again,
Right.
go home.
This is their home. Just kicking them out of it.
Oh, flying right over the volcano. Feels like that's a bold move.
They're clumsy.
Those cave traps are there. Or one of them is anyway.
Something if it's popped up. The black dots means there's no cage trap, but then when it gets a cage trap, it should turn into like that bottom left one, where it's no longer black.
Yeah, is there a puppy in there? No, the puppy moved. Okay. Don't know.
Maybe someone was trying to carry that to a trap,
Yeah.
and they got interrupted by the mantis lady.
Ooh, drinks are getting real low. Just noticed that.
Yeah, because you pulled all those people off of gathering fruit. That was our source of alcohol. You might need to set up a second drink for doing plum helmets, vegetables, or plants. I forget if it's plants and fruits or vegetables and fruits.
Yeah, we've got a boatload of plump helmets. Hey, Mother of Cass. Good evening.
Ooh,
Welcome in for the Fortress Friday. Stills over here. Looks like the seeds are getting stuck up here too.
those should be getting distributed. The seed stockpiles right up by it.
It's full of iron boots right now. Is this a seed stockpile? Looks like it's food.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
seeds.
seeds.
Look at this mess we have accomplished. Yeah, got this engraved over here. So hopefully people who come and stop by will be impressed. Got some cage traps for some beginner defense out here. We've expanded this whole area. Mined all this out, so we have a larger pasture. And then down here, the graveyard has expanded a little bit. We've expanded the church. This is the new guild hall for the farmers. Not much in it, but they have a place they call their own. Yeah, cave pastures are all the rage. As soon as you break into the caverns, you'll get moss and other cave plants. The spores emanate out of the caverns and start growing plants. All of your underground dirt sources. So if you look up here, yeah, we're starting to get a whole bunch of, here's pigtails, there's cave moss, and all of these grazers will eat cave moss just like it's grass. Okay, so he is brewing.
You may want to just set the plant one on repeat forever. The drinks don't go bad.
Sure.
I think we've hit the population level where we're just going to need at least someone continuously making drinks. May even need a second still somewhere.
Oh, caravan. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, what goods would you like to trade? think we started with a bunch of gems. So I thought we did.
Remember if we set up an industry or not. Check prepared foods. If the doesn't look like. Is it alphabetical? It is alphabetical. There's got to be some prepared foods. Yeah. I just missed it when you went up and down. We're down a little bit up past L to P. Could have sworn it had its own section.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's going on? What am I doing wrong? Move goods to and from. Yep. Just trade away their coffin.
You could move the barrels that are marked as prepared foods, at least, I guess. Some of them are pretty high.
Yeah. Okay, go with those. That is strange. I feel like there's something going on there. Okay, they're all there. And they've got the stuff in them. Okay. Let's get the broker there. Guys on the way? There they are. Oh, no whacking yet.
Art.
Maybe we haven't been good enough to deserve a cart. Cave pasture with a reindeer, right? Cave reindeer. Okay, trade.
So we requested a bunch of sheep to replenish what we lost.
Oh,
Get the
you.
whole industry back up.
Yep. I think 2 sets of each. Do you want to go for all of them?
Sure. They'll breed.
Okay. Milk barrels. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I requested a bunch of milk too, so you can turn it to cheese.
Okay.
Since we were running into a food issue at the time.
Capers.
Gonna make some wine.
Yeah, why not? Do sheep give lanolin too, or just wool? I believe just wool. It's a small caravan.
Get milk from sheep too.
Oh, yeah, and milk. And I guess we'll take the plump helmets.
And bones and leather
Oh, right.
and fat.
Yeah, depends on how hard you squeeze the sheep. The steel is tempting, but I just feel like it's not worth it yet. I've got so much food, so I really don't want to take any of the prepared meats.
Take the cheap ones and turn them into prepared meals up. Sell them to the next guy that comes by.
You do that. Okay, good to go.
Set me up for next week. Sure. Quite a profit. I don't think you can tell him to pull things from it.
Yeah, I think they just take it.
Yeah.
So now we have meat. Interesting. Okay.
You want to assign those sheep right away, too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll be stuck in a cage forever.
Thanks for the reminder. Boop, boop, boop.
You
And
do breed by spore, though, so you might get extra sheep if they stay in the cages.
no, I think they can't breed if they're in cages.
Gotcha.
Pretty sure on that.
Got a traction table there.
Oh yeah, let's put those in the hospital.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Yep. Right side. Migrant wave. Up to 83 now.
Oh jeez. Keep on coming.
You haven't checked the petitions in a while. Might be some church requests. Nope. Entertainers.
Soldiering.
Soldiering. 2 soldiers instead of monster slayers. Throw them into a platoon.
Yeah. Guild hall agreement with the guild has been satisfied. Cool. Autumn.
Good, so it was farmers.
Okay. Well, this got built. And I do want to get this going before we finish. So we want to make a barracks. Barracks. Accept. And we want to add the feral standards to it. And they're going to train here. They're going to store their weapons and armor here. And they'll store squad level equipment here. I think that's it, right?
Make them sleep there too.
I usually let them sleep in their own bedrooms.
Okay. I usually have them sleep in the barracks so it's less travel time to get their items.
I mean, that's fair. Let's see. I seem to recall. Yeah. Do armor stands and weapon racks? No, they're ornamental.
Ornamental.
They used to be functional. In fact, I believe one of the DF hack mods made them functional again.
DF hack is already out.
No, in the text versions.
Gotcha.
Doors. jump over here. I think these were, yep, getting close.
Well, Hunter's actually working. Been a while since I've seen that icon.
Yeah, I think we had him burrowed for a while. All right, and chests are going above the bed. Nope, I haven't yet. Or rather, we just used them all. Bedrooms, multi. Okay. We're well below 87, but we're getting there.
Well below 87? Oh, beds.
Bedrooms, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Individual combat drills. So we want to get... Oh, the schedules was my least favorite part.
Click the check mark, or the box for the check
Yep.
mark, and then schedule. They made it really easy. Right below that, just click the staggered training or monthly orders. The second category.
Okay.
So click over to it instead of on off duty, and now they're set. That's it. If you have a squad of less than 10, you have to set it up to a smaller minimum number of soldiers to follow a new order. But
Right.
since you got a full squad, you should be good.
I think it was, you could set it to be like a minimum of 8. So even though there were 10, if they got 8 there, they would start. And that way they don't wait around for the other 2 stragglers to come. Seem to recall that's what it was.
You're probably right.
Okay, staggered training.
They usually get that set up when there's only like 4 people, so
Right.
and then never change it.
Right. Do you want to do constant training? I think we assigned all people that were quote unquote useless.
If you do constant training, people get upset. They have to have time off.
Babies.
And we're already dealing with some pretty upset dwarves.
Fine.
If you want, you could change it to every other month, like on, off, instead of, I think, 3 on, 3 off.
I think you want 3 on, 3 off. I seem to recall there being times when they wouldn't end up doing it. Like they take so much time getting geared up and doing whatever that the whole month is gone and then it's a waste of time. But this did just remind me. So we've got a squad set up. We are going to want to queue up some hammers.
I think I set some last time. Silver?
Yeah, let's check.
I know we got a bunch of silver bars just in case, though. Yeah. 2 silver warhammers.
Okay.
Some steel mace.
I don't think we can use a halberd, can we? I think it's too large.
I don't know. Silver great axe.
I'm pretty sure we can't use that either. Let's see. Oh, it's with the human axe man. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
Probably the same with the halberd.
All right. So we're going to set up. Oh no, we want hammer. Forged silver warhammer. Okay. $10 out of 10. It's just a one-time. Yeah, no rules. Okay.
Got a forbidden bag in that stockpile. Wonder how that happened.
I think this was like the goblin's bag. But good catch. Let's unforbid it.
Be the third one.
Jackal leather bag. Wonder how it even got in there. Maybe he ran through here and dropped it.
Yeah. On his way to leaving his pants
Yeah.
no, his shoes at the church.
And his dainty gloves in the doorway.
Yeah. Just came here to strip.
Yeah.
He's not a snatcher, he's a stripper.
Gold Dern exhibitionist goblins. Yeah, you make those hammers. Okay, and then while that's happening, we also want to designate, in the squad, sign uniform. Oh man, it doesn't pause during that. It used to.
That's right, this was an archer squad before.
Yep.
So yeah, you'll want to set that as metal.
So metal. I think we want to set it to uniform, or an overclothing, middle shield, a buckler. It's all fine. I think we do want to change the weapon, right?
Instead of individual choice.
I was going to make him a hammer squad, yeah.
Gotcha, so force him into it. Okay, go into details.
Oh, that's right.
At the bottom right.
Yep, right in front of me.
Warhammer. Again, another one I wish was alphabetical.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Warhammer, right above Battle Axe. Sure. All right, Warhammer.
You can change the material to silver too if you want. That way they don't grab a flimsy. What would be a flimsy one? Adamantine.
Yeah, it'll be too light. Yeah. Silver War. Good, good, good. Okay, and then is there a way to copy? It used to be.
You could do add uniform.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Breastplates.
New leg wear. Greaves.
Yeah, greaves.
And wear. Gauntlets. Footwear. High boots. Shield. Shields for buckler. You said wood and metal.
That shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep it at any.
New weapon. I'm going to go right past it again, because it doesn't make any sense.
I believe you did.
I told you. Yep.
Yeah. It was pretty close to the top.
There we go.
I wonder if those menus are time-based populations. So the first time you get a medal, it populates into the category.
It's a good question. Oh, and I learned this the other day. Have you played with the blueprint feature at all?
No.
Well,
Did you find a way to make it actually work like a blueprint?
not in the way that you can save and reuse, but
Okay.
here's how this works. Change to blueprint mode only. So I'm in mining, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I draw it, and I can predefine all this stuff, whatever it is. We'll never mine it until I come here and say, change it to standard, and then I can have them do it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of handy. It's not perfect, but
The only way I figured out that you can make it into a proper blueprint is by setting up macros.
Yeah.
That's a pretty complicated process.
No silver shields, huh?
I saw them up there at the top.
Did you?
It's going to be pretty heavy, though.
That's why I went with the wooden ones in the end. Shield 10. Rocks are getting cleaned up. I've improved my stone carving. That was satisfying. Oh, was he, he's not still burrowed, is he? Sorry.
This but he still hasn't built the track stop. It's to the left of that.
Oh, you're right.
Are they suspended, maybe? Nope. You've been paused all this time?
Not sure.
Oh, it's because his workshop is available to him. He's just getting all these tasks from the manager.
Oh, you're right.
So change the burrow to drop that. There we go.
You jerk.
He was working at least.
He was.
It's not like he was just sleeping there.
All right.
He's probably pretty thirsty, though.
I bet, right? Okay, so let's finish this up, and then I think we're probably at a good place to call it.
Right.
So what we are going to do is we're going to add, I think, finished goods. We'll do furniture at least. Yep. Okay, so we are adding. I hate how you mouse out and you can scroll up and down. Super annoying. Okay, so we added furniture to this one. So now it'll be all stones and furniture. And this is already a furniture stockpile that we made. Groovy. So we have these track stops here. Add new route. At the stops, this guy. Oh, wait. Man, just did this and I'm already like... There we go. I stop to this, move between them. Yeah, okay. Ah, right. Right. Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Should name these better. Okay, so it's the furniture route between these 2 points. And the first stop is the right-hand side.
Collection.
It doesn't matter. Push it back. Done. Collection. Okay.
I believe if you do the collection one and remove all of the orders, that they'll do it every time they put an item in it.
Yes, but that ends up being very wasteful.
Okay.
Let's also come in here.
True, because they have to have another job to push it back in your
Right.
case.
Yep. You stockpile. Uh-oh. Diplomacy. Oh, okay. All right, so we learned about the neighbors. What do we want? If anything. I'm going to say drinks.
Yep.
Just in case. Do you want to start cutting some cloth?
Could. We should have a lot, though.
Okay.
We've been shearing sheep. Maybe sand. Start stocking up on that for glass production.
Okay.
So we haven't found where our sand is on the map yet.
Get some seeds so we can improve our stocks. We don't have a lot of those. Any preference on sand?
Nope.
All the sand.
Red and meat.
Okay. Take care, brush your hair.
Oh, set that stockpile maybe to pull from the one above, too.
Oh, I think I have to do this
Maybe.
one. Oh, yeah. View. Set which. Okay. Give items.
Other button. You go down.
Yeah. If the mouse wheel is removed or reversed for me. There we go. It's a bad habit.
I should clear that up. I'll make all that into milk, or into cheese, too. We got tons of milk last trader.
Good point. Make cheese.
We got the sheep too, so they're ready to be sheared.
Get on it, farmer. All right, I want to make sure I'm missing something, I think. Those are not keys. I want hauling. That's capital H.
You just set the stockpile for the cart.
I think so. Maybe not.
Middle one.
There we go. We'll do it every time.
These guys aren't just sticking around. Nice.
You'd really be surprised at how much furniture can fit inside one of those, huh? Boom. There we go. All right, that's working. Lonely little guild guy. Individual combat drills. Hopefully these guys will get better and start training each other.
Drop the people requirement down to 4.
All right. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. I want them training, right? There we go. We need a bigger church soon. Probably some more altars, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is becoming your problem.
Sure is.
Okay, let's take stock of where we're at. We have a bunch of... that's the crafts dwarf. Mechanic. I think that's the problem. The jeweler. Probably out to lunch.
We haven't been mining, so we may have done everything.
Yeah.
Nope. Tons of rough cut. And cut.
All right, so we have a quantum stockpile for stone and for finished goods slash furniture. So we have this collection pile here. We can start to expand this out if we want, build the other workshops around here to kind of optimize that. We created our combat squad of hammerers, and it looks like they do all have shields, which is pretty remarkable. But we did craft request more. The hospital's coming along. We have, I don't think it's working properly, but at the time we did have a couple sick dwarves in here that either got fed up and left or were healed. But it looks like, yeah, we do have some crutches in here. So we're at least kind of getting stocked. We have cloth, buckets. Yep, some thread. So that's happening. Whether or not they're being treated, I think we'll need to figure that out. Probably make some metal armor. Expand the church. And some cave traps up here. Probably expand that out some.
Good and full.
These cages are still here. Oh, so this is
Yeah, they
obsidian.
took the sheep out of them.
Yep.
The obsidian is what it's made of.
I don't remember making it out of
See
obsidian.
the house?
Yep. Yeah, that's what it's made of. Yeah, guess we can melt those down. And drinks are going to need to happen.
Good.
So nothing happened this time. Oh, and bedrooms. Bedrooms should probably happen.
Yeah. Well, we did have the snatchers this time.
Yep.
So it wasn't all just fort maintenance.
What? Watermelon seeds? Yeah, slobs. This is the dormitory. You gotta clean up after each other.
Someone's eating watermelon in bed?
Yeah, right here
That's gross.
and right here.
Got juice all over their pillow.
Pigs? All right. I think that's a good place to call it for tonight. Well, thank you so much for watching. We stream Tuesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays we've been doing Project Zomboid. Fridays we are doing Dwarf Fortress for Fortress Friday. And we hope to catch you again here soon. Thanks so much.
Have a good night.
Bye.